Okay, so hi guys. Today we are going to see about networking. What is networking? Why we need networking in SD? What is the role of networking in building backend and all? So let's start with the networking. So basically, what is networking? Suppose there are two PCs, uh, this one and the second one. If I want to send data from PC1 to the PC2 or the PC2 to PC1, so basically I need some bond between these two, right? That bond is called networking in simple term. So what is network? Suppose there are more devices connected to each other and form a group of devices that is called a network. Means network is basically a group of devices connected to each other just to send data. So that was the networking is. The main question is where we need the network in SD. Suppose there are microservice running in backend, or the database is running in backend and the front end is running somewhere. So if I want to connect all of these, I need basically networking just to connect. Suppose your front end is working on some PC, or your backend is running on some PC, or the database is created on another PC. Just to connect all of these to create a full website or the full platform, we need this networking part there. So let's jump to the IP part. Suppose two PCs want to talk to each other, so they need to identify each other before talking. Like before connecting, they need to identify. So to identify, there is one identity which is called IP address. So each device having this one unique number which is called IP address. So there are two types of IP, like IPv4 and IPv6. We are not going to deep dive in IPv4 and IPv6. So there is one simple 32-bit of address in IPv4, and there is one 128-bit of address in IPv6. So IPv6 is not used everywhere like IPv4. It is currently dominating. IPv4 is used everywhere, not like the IPv6. Then there are two IPs, like public IP and the private IP. So what is public IP and what is private IP? So public IP is for use for the website and the server. Like suppose if I want to show you, if I do nslookup google.com. So there are IPs. This is IPv6 address and this is IPv4 address. Suppose if I want to show you, see this opens the google.com. Basically, that address is a public IP address of google.com. So how to see our IP, like what this device uses IP address cell. So let's see if I do IPA. So here, this is our IP of this system. If you want to see what IP your device is using, or the identity number of your device, you can simply write IP and A. Then it will show this, and there is one IP. It is something like this. So this is your private IP. So private IP is basically used locally. Like suppose your PC, your mobile, or the Docker containers. This use your private IP, and web servers and website and all of this uses the public IP. Okay, so after IP, there is one thing called port. If I want to explain you in simple language, if the IP is the building, then flat inside this building is called port. So on the different ports, there are different services are running. If I want to show you, suppose this is the building, and there are different ports are running on that building for the different services. 80, 443, 22, 3306, and 5432. These are different port for the different services, like this one 80, 80 is for HTTP, and this 443 is for HTTPS, 22 is for SSH, and 3306 is for MySQL. This is for PostgreSQL. So yeah, these are the different ports and services running on this. So imported port from this are 80, 443, and 22, which we are going to learn in future when we are going to see clouds and all. We will need all of these ports like 20, 22, and 80. If I want to see ports on this, we'll see SS-TULN. So this will show the all the ports on the Linux. So this SS command is socket service, and T stands for the TCP, U stands for the UDP, L stand for the listening, And this is the basically a table like it shows what service is running on what port is listening, or we'll see all of this in future where we are going to learn about clouds and all. For the SSH, we are going to upload the different video, the whole video based on the SSH, how SSH works and all. So after these ports, there are clients and servers. Like client means front end or something running on the front end side or the browser, and the server means back end side or back end API or the databases. If I want to give you example on the front end side, if I'm requesting some data, then from the front end side or the client side, this request go onto the backend side or backend API or the databases, and it will give the response to that request. Like if I'm requesting list of student from the front end side, then this request goes to the backend that from the front end we get the request that I want the list of student data. And database will give the response as a list of the student data, and it will show on the front end side. So this is the client and server relation. This is also formed using network. Then there are different protocols. What basically protocol means, suppose two computers want to talk to each other, like not the computer, in simple language, if I want to talk to you and we don't know each other's language, like if I'm speaking Hindi and you are speaking Marathi, then we will not understand what you are speaking, what I'm speaking. Like there is one language barrier. So protocol is means, if two computers want to connect or want to send each other something, then there is one rules or regulations. These rules and regulations are called the protocols. There are different type of protocols. If I want to show you the HTTP and HTTPS is one protocol, TCP and UDP is protocol. How TCP and UDP are working. If I want to show you simply, in TCP, suppose this one is the client side or this one is the other side. Means this is me and this is you. Uh, if I send some request that let's take the other example. If I'm ordering something from Amazon, right? This is me and this is Amazon. Suppose I order something from the Amazon, like I order biscuit from the Amazon. So Amazon is saying that yeah, we got your order. Means it is giving the confirmation to us that yes, we got your order. Then we'll get one delivery. Then the guy, or the delivery boy take our signs that yes, we got the delivery. Means it is the one protocol where it works on the request and response type. Like if I'm sending one request, and I can send another request if I got the response from the other side. Like other, and if I'm talking to you and you give the response, then I can talk. Like if we both are not connected, then how can we talk on the call, right? So that is TCP, where we need the connection between two parties just to talk or the sending the data. In UDP, UDP is very different from the TCP. In UDP, there is a loss of data, we can say, because in UDP, if I want to send something, I broadcast it. Like I don't wait for the response from the other side. I broadcast the whole message to the channel. Like if me want to send something to another person, I will broadcast it and I will not wait for the response from the other side. So there is some loss of data as if I'm broadcasting something to the network, there is no waiting for response. So how can I know that yeah, the other parties got something? So yeah, it is basic TCP and UDP. In TCP, there is a response system, so there is loss of the data or the no loss of the data, as other side is getting whatever I send and is responding that yeah, we got, or I got your message. On the UDP side, there is no like a responding system or the response. So whatever I'm broadcasting to everyone, there is no commitment that other party is getting the data whatever I send. So yeah, this is about basic networking. We will work on future on